fellow plant lover. Today I am going to be showing you a very leggy and wild string of buttons, aka CRASSULA perforata, and it's time for a little, as I call it, crop and prop, which is pruning and propagation. And I didn't realize how wild and crazy this plant had gotten until I took it out of my office to bring it into the kitchen to film the video on the 5 wacky plants I'm loving these days. And I was like, ooh, there were a couple stems breaking and dropping off. So let's head in to the office and I'll show you where it's growing now. So here's more of a close-up out in the kitchen so you can see how it is. It's just gotten crazy all over here, and it also gets fairly heavy because these stems are really woody. I also have string of pearls, I have string of bananas, I have string of dolphins, and I have string of fish hooks, and they all have much thinner stems, but these stems get woody as they get older, so they get heavy. And it gets a little wild. So I think you get the idea why I'm pruning this plant, but I just wanted to have a better shape, and as I said, it's getting woody and they're breaking off. Here's a couple of them that broke. This one already has roots on it. I'll show you these close up too. Oops, I probably have it way up there, but here's one. These were on the windowsill. The other ones over there are ones that broke off when I did the other video. So they break off really easy, and I just wanted to have a better shape, and I also want to promote some nice new healthy growth here. So some of the cuttings, a few, I'm going to put in this pot. This pot is small, and the others I'm going to put into a new pot. So as for the time of year, spring through early fall are the best times to do this. It is now currently July 10th, I believe, so right in mid-July, so that's a great time. And I am going to, as to what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take off these heavy stems. Like for instance, I'll cut this one here and I'll do close up on it so you can see too, but just going to go through and get the stems to maybe all be about 6 inches, and then these will eventually flow out and do the same thing because I pruned this plant. I don't think I pruned it last year. I think I pruned it the year before. I pruned a lot of it all back, and then whoosh, it all came back. So that's it. And then I'm going to make the cuts with a nice, precise, sharp, clean pair of pruners right above a node. So, enough talking about what I'm going to do, and now I'm going to show you. There's a cute little piece of growth there. Let me cut off these 2 side ones, and then I'll see how that looks there. I think I'll save that. And again, I think I'm going to do it right above this piece of growth here, so that cuts off this whole big branch here. There really aren't that many of them, it just looks as though it's more. And these 2, I think I'm just going to cut off right here, right above that node right there. And then this one's a little floppy, so I'm going to cut it off about right here. And for this last one, let me zoom right in on the stems so you can get a close-up of that. Go right above that node right there. So that's where I made the cut there. Here's the plant now. I'm going to take this one off even a little bit more. I might as well, as long as I'm pruning. And I think I'm going to take off these here, just because they're going to be all 3 clumped together. So I'm going to take off that. And let's see, where's the face? And I think I'll take off this one also. Oops, it just came off. So I guess I am going to take it off. And then there, and then I'm going to tip this one down a bit, and this one down a bit. This one here, that's the three coming off of this one here. I'm just going to cut these off because I can propagate these. I just have to find somebody to give these to now. Because as I said, I'm going to have more cuttings than I thought. So anyway, I'm going to go through these cuttings here and I'm going to take them down because I don't want them to be all this big. So I'm probably going to take them down to about here because I'm going to put some of them back in here in the pod, and then I'm going to plant up some to give away. You can see here I got quite a few cuttings, bigger ones in the back, smaller ones in the front. I took off quite a bit because, as I said, they're going to get leggy anyway. So now I'm going to let them heal off a bit, have lunch, and then I will come back and show you how I'm going to plant them. Now, these have healed over for about an hour or so. I normally let them heal over for a day or two, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do it now. It's dry anyway. I just added a little bit of worm compost to this pot and just topped it off with some more succulent and cactus mix because it has gone down a little bit. So I'm going to just start putting some of the cuttings in here. I'm going to start in the middle and work my way out. This looks like it's about its size and just go through. So instead of having a flippy floppy hairdo, you know, she's going to have a little bit more of an upright do here. And I just get them in about an inch or so and they will root in. So here we are. She's been to the hair salon. She got a haircut and now she has her extensions put in. So you can see how it looks. Nice and in scale with the pot. Where's the face? Okay, there it is. And now they are not going to all break apart. We are all done with this pruning and propagating extravaganza. And here's the other little pot I got that I will give to someone. So in terms of aftercare on these two, I brought the one in the head pot back to the office in the bright spot. It was growing in there. And I will water it in probably about 5 or 7 days. And the same with this. This will go probably in a different window, but you get the same light exposure, which is bright light, but no direct light. And I will water it in about 5 to 7 days. So that is it, and then just resume as normal. I always water them a little bit more often when they're rooting in because I don't want the soil to be dry all the time. So I'll do it a little more often than I normally do. And then once they're rooted, they're on their own. So I just wanted to point these out. Love these for houseplant gardening. They're the Fisker micro pruners or micro snips. I've got 2 pairs and they are great. So I'll leave the link down below. So I think that's about it. Now I had 1 plant and now I have 2. That's the beauty of propagation. Don't we love it? I hope you have found this video to be helpful. I do videos on gardening both indoors and outdoors, so be sure to come back for more. I thank you for your likes and your subscribes and your comments. I truly appreciate them. Now let's get into our indoor gardens and make our worlds a more beautiful place. I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!